Raise your glass, remember who you are, and join the Brotherhood.
Cold street, warm room, lights low, the night comes soon. Boots like wood, the floor applies. This pot knows truth, not polished lies. No clean songs, no pretty sound. Just loud voices packed around. You don't whisper, you don't finesse. You sing it raw, you sing the mess. Built on noise and Guinness, from the floor up to the roof. Built on noise and Guinness, every word is loud and true. Built on noise and Guinness, no permission, no excuse. Silent breathing, coming straight at you. Different roads, the same refrain. Different scars, the same old pain. You sing it wrong, you sing it proud. You lose your voice inside the crowd. Drums hit fast, guitars bite. Sweat and sound replace the night. No calm songs, no quiet winds. Just one more round, then sing again. Built on noise and Guinness, from the floor to the roof. Built on noise and Guinness, every word is loud and true. Built on noise and Guinness, no permission, no excuse. Silent breathing, coming straight at you. Built on noise and Guinness, we don't soften, we don't bend. Built on noise and Guinness, every voice becomes a friend. Built on noise and Guinness, hoarse throats, broken youth. This is silent shouting, headaches honest, raw and true. I met her down in Galway Town. The rain was falling whiskey brown. Her hair was red, her smile aflame, and I forgot my goddamn name. She laughed and said, "You're far from home." I said, "I go where rivers roam." She poured a pint, I took her hand, and lost my heart to Ireland. Oh, the girl from Galway Town, she burned me up, she broke took flight. I swore I'd stay, she swore I'd go, but love's a liar, we both know. I left her there by morning tide. Her tears were soft, her words were pride. She said the sea will bring you back. I said it might or I'll lose track. Oh, the girl from Galway Town, she burned me up, she broke me down. Her kiss was sweet, her eyes could drown. That girl from Galway Town. Now every port and every bar, I see your face from near to far, but none compare, no heart, no crown, to the girl from Galway Town. Oh, the girl from Galway Town, she burned me up, she broke me down. Her kiss was sweet, her eyes could drown. That girl from Galway Town. If heaven's real, I'll hunt her down. My girl from Galway Town. We didn't build it on the land, we didn't build it on the hill. We built it where the ocean waves are never ever still. Old Finnegan, he found a beast as big as Dublin Bay, and set a wooden tavern on its back to stay and play. The walls are made of ancient oak, the roof is made of pine, and we're sailing on the salty blue and drinking of the wine. The landlord is a captain and the barman is a mate, and we're riding on a giant through the stormy Irish gate. When the giant takes a breath, the floor begins to rise, and you can see the starlight in the monster's ancient eyes. The glass is slide across the bar, the fiddler starts to lean. The wildest little party that the world has ever seen. We don't need any anchors and we don't need any docks. We're bouncing off the icebergs and we're bouncing off the rocks. And if you get a bit of spray inside your pint of stout, just raise your glass to Neptune with the rowdy little shout. Hold the table, hold the chair, magic's floating in the air. Oh, we're drinking on a whale in the middle of the deep, the only kind of tavern where the sailors never sleep. With the foam upon the ocean and the whiskey in the soul, we're living on a giant and we're rockin' rock and roll. The Navy tried to catch us with a net of silver thread, but the whale he gave a mighty splash and soaked them all instead. We're heading for the sunset where the golden waters glow, with 1,000 happy rebels and a rhythm in the toe. So if you see a chimney smoke above the rolling blue, just know it's not a shipwreck or a ghostly pirate crew. It's just the floating tavern and the boys are in the light, dancing on the water in the middle of the night. To the left, hey, to the right, hey, sailing through the middle of the night. Die, 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 die. to dig a hole behind the garden shed. He found a monster in the dirt, or so the neighbor said. It wasn't gold, it wasn't coal, it wasn't any dud. It was a 20-pounder, boys, a giant Irish spud. He brought it to the kitchen and he set it on the floor. But then the potato started for to rumble and to roar. It grew a pair of hairy legs, it grew a pair of feet, and started dancing Irish jigs to a heavy metal beat. The spud, it grabbed a bottle and it swallowed down a drop, and then it started spinning like a frantic spinning top. It jumped onto the table and it rattled all the plates. It was the finest dancer in the whole United States. The local priest came running in, he couldn't believe his eyes to see a dancing vegetable of such a massive size. He tried to say a blessing, but the potato kicked his hat and did a triple shuffle on the tail of Murphy's cat. It's round and brown and tough and grand, the greatest dancer in the land. Oh, it's the dancing Spud of Donegal, the king of every hop. Once he starts his rhythm, boys, he's never gonna stop. With a fiddle and a whistle and a heavy rock and roll, he's a giant salty tuber with a rebel Irish soul. Doesn't work no more, he's traveling the world with a banner of the potato proudly, loudly unfurled. They play the grandest stages from Dublin to New York, and the Spud, he does a solo that would put you off your work. So if you're digging in your field, be careful what you find. You might just leave your quiet life and sanity behind. For a potato that can dance a jig and drink a pint of ale is the hero of the country and the master of the tale. Gotta peel him out, boil him out, watch him go, 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 go. Oh, it's the dancing Spud of Donegal, the king of every hop. Why, once he starts his rhythm, boys, he's never gonna stop. With a fiddle and a whistle and a heavy rock and roll, he's a giant salty tuber with a rebel Irish soul. He's round, he's tan, he's a dancing Irishman. sons of the burning ground. Rise up when the night comes down. We fight as flames that won't be drowned. Burn bright, let the world come round to the sons of the burning ground. Burn bright, burn bright, to the sons of the burning ground. Young Mickey was a lazy lad who hated hills and rain. He had a rusty bicycle that caused him many a pain. He went into his garden shed with a wrench and a design and built a secret motor that was truly purely divine. He didn't use the gasoline, he didn't use the coal. He found a better fuel for to satisfy his soul. He poured a pint of extra stout into the silver tank and started up the engine with a heavy metal crank. Crank. The motor gave a happy burp and started for the hum. It sounded like a piper and it sounded like a drum. Mickey hopped upon the seat and flew across the grass, leaving clouds of barley smoke for everyone to pass. He roared through all the village with a whistle and a roar, the fastest thing the neighbors ever saw. For sure, the smell of hops and roasted malt was heavy in the air as Mickey waved his tattered cap and flew without a care. Fill the tank, turn the key, nothing's gonna stop me spree. Oh, it's the stout-powered engine on a bicycle for two. It's the greatest bloody wonder that the county ever knew. With the foam upon the piston and the bubbles in the gear, we're riding on the rhythm of a barrel full of beer. The local sergeant chased him in his heavy police car, but Mickey's bike was faster than a falling shooting star. He took a corner on the wheel and shouted with a grin, "You'll never catch a motor that is fueled by Murphy's tin." But when the tank is getting low and speed begins to fail, he pulls into the nearest pub to find a drop of ale. He shares a pint with his machine and then he's on his way, the king of all the open roads until the end of day. One for the rider, one for the bike. Travel any road you like. Faster, faster, faster. Oh, it's the stout-powered engine on a bicycle for two. It's the greatest bloody wonder that the county ever knew. With the foam upon the piston and the bubbles in the gear, we're riding on the rhythm of a barrel full of beer. Ride it fast, make it last. The fastest pint is driving past. The hull is cracked, the mast is bent, the compass drunk, the anchor spent, the sails are patched with barmaid skirts, the deck is made of splintered dirt. The captain shouts, we're sinking fast, we grin, relax, we forwards past. The sea says down, we yell because we're the ship that shouldn't float but does. Hold the damn planks, boys. Fight, fight, fight. Chaos, luck, and whiskey joys. We sail through storms the devil fears, the ship that shouldn't float but does for years. Oh, yeah! A cannon fired straight at us. It bounced right off some drunken luck. The whale once tried to push us down. We slapped its tail and spun around. The cook blew up the kitchen stove. We cheered and drank and kept the course. The sea cried out, the ship's a buzz. Aye, she shouldn't float, but hell she does. Hold the damn planks, boys. Planks, boys. Chaos, luck, and whiskey joys. We sail through storms the devil fears. The ship that shouldn't float, but does for years. Logic sinks and reason drowns. We'll still be laughing, making rounds. For every law we disobey, the sea just moves the waves away. Ho, hold the damn planks, boys. Pipe, pipe, pipe. Chaos, luck, and whiskey joys. No storm, no God, no fate, no cause can sink the ship that shouldn't. black as steel, with a magic in the handle that is terrifyingly real. It was tempered in the Shannon and it's cursed by old O'Shea, and it's ruined every liver from here to Galway Bay. Once you wrap your fingers round it and you take a single sup, you are married to the metal and you're married to the cup. If you try to set it down before the golden liquid's gone, it'll weigh 1,000 tons and keep you standing till the dawn. I saw a giant sergeant try to trick the bloody thing. He tried to leave it on the bar to go and dance a ring, but his arm was pulled to pieces and his face turned forest green. The heaviest bit of pottery that Ireland's ever seen. He had to stand there sweating while we sang a rowdy air, with his muscles all a-shaking and the spirit in a flare. You must finish like a hero, you must finish like a man, or you'll never leave the counter of the crazy Irish clan. Hold it high, don't you fall, master of the tavern hall. Oh, it's the cup you can't put down until the barrel's in your head. It's the heaviest of burdens and it's heavier than lead, with the foam upon the lip and the iron in the hand. It's the greatest test of drinking in the whole of Ireland. So if you're feeling thirsty and you think you're mighty tough, just ask for Bonnaby Special if you think you've got the stuff. But remember, once you lift it, there is no turning back, or your arm will hit the